Guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know I'm long overdue for a video. As we all know, life gets busy. So I am going to put out my December budget video. This video is basically on some planner inserts that I have created. I wanted to go ahead and let you guys see it. It is available on my Etsy shop, which is Crystal Clear Plans. And yeah, so these are going to be available. I do have December and January so far, but I will be creating, each month for the year, and I'm considering doing like an undated version, but I haven't done that yet. So this video is about my planner inserts. So this one, and these are rough draft copies. I just didn't want to print out, waste more paper and print them out, the new ones, but I'll show you the changes that I made. So this is December, and then you open it up. You have the full December calendar. One of the changes that I did make with the calendar is the month at a glance. I moved the numbers from this side to this side. I did take this framing off because I made the lines thinner. These actually are they're not that thick to me, but they're a little thick. So I did make these thinner. It does show up well on camera though. But I did make these thinner, and like I said, I moved the numbers from this side to this side, and I believe I moved the dates and things to the middle, but I'll show you that in the January version. So then the next page, you have the monthly budget. So you have 2 lines for income, and then they have check boxes so you can check them off with the lines. Fixed expenses, and then I put in rent/mortgage and utilities, and then I left 4 blanks for anything that you guys need to write in. Then I have variable expenses with groceries, gas, and then several lines again for you to fill in as you like. And like I said, they all have the check boxes, and then you will write your amounts here with the total. And then there's also space for you to write in due dates if you like. And then the next page, I'm calling it the paycheck to paycheck because something that I have been doing recently, and I'll show you a glance of my November budget. Something that I have been doing recently is this. So basically I made this here. So basically I would do my budget, and then I will write in where each amount, what check it will come from. So for instance, groceries, I split 150 for each check. So that's basically what you're getting here. You're getting lines for it. So you'll have your total for the month here, and then you can write in, okay, I'm gonna take half of my rent out of paycheck 1 and the other half out of paycheck 2. And then you'll just have a listing. So it's a good visual for me, because I'm seeing, okay, this check is this, and this is coming out. So don't worry about anything on this column, basically. And then you have the column for actuals plus or minus if you go over or if you're under. So the next pages are what makes my planner inserts a little bit different. So I have 2 versions. This version is the expense tracker version. So what I've done is I've gone through and I have 7 boxes for every day of the week, basically. And what you would do is there are a few lines, so you will put the description and the amount. So any purchases you make, you will write the description and how much you spent, and then for Monday you would do a daily total. So that way, and I like doing this because I actually been doing this and tried it out, and because I'm not an expense tracker person either for the most part, but since I have been doing it, it makes me more conscious of my spending where I'm spending it, what I'm spending it on, and it's helping me reevaluate how I spend my money for the most part. So basically, I will go in, write down each expense, and it also helps me see like certain days I might not spend, like I have no spend days, and it's typically on these same days is what I've been seeing. Like Tuesdays, I don't really spend any money, and I've been seeing that week over week, which is funny to me. But anyway, so you would go in, write the descriptions, write the amounts, and then do a total. So then you would do this for every day of the week, and then you would check in at the end of the week. So basically, I have 5 lines, and then a weekly total. And what I do is for each of the lines, I will write in my categories. So, say the first one is food, and I will go through each week in categories and total up how much I spent in that category. So, for example, if I have food, I will go through each day, total up how much I spent on food, and put that number there. If it's gas, go through each day. I shouldn't be spending that much gas, but go through each day, see how much I spent on gas, put it there. And then I would just get the categories there and put the total. So basically, you would do that each week of the month. And like I said, this basically helps you, for one, it helps you stay on track with your budget and see how much you're spending. And you can use these weekly totals to see, like if week one you spent $40 on food and your budget for food is $100 for the month, then by the end of week one, you know how much money you have remaining in your food category or gas category or whatever. And then week two, you will do the same. And basically, it's like, okay, if you spent another $40 on food, so that's $80. So you know you have $20 left for food for the rest of the month. So it really is good, and it's helpful, just at a glance type of look at your expenses. So then at the end, I have like a budget review and then a dot grid note section. So basically with the budget review, I just currently have 2 questions. I may change it later, but basically it's, if any, what were some budget challenges this month? And then the second question is, what can you do differently next month? So basically it helps you sit and think about, you know, what challenges you had this month, or what could you have done better, or even if you don't have any challenges, write in what you did very well in your budget this month. And then even if you didn't really have any challenges, there still could be some things that you feel like you could have done better. So you could just write them in that box. And then here, this could just be like notes on your budget, notes on your spending. You can even start use this as a brain dump to just write down things that you know are coming up for the next month, and so on and so on. You can use this notes page for whatever you like. And then the last page is just blank. So like I said, these are set up. I have them set up for the Big Happy Planner, and they are available on my Etsy page. And then the next other version that I have is more of a dashboard layout. So basically you have your calendar, your month at a glance calendar again. And like I said, I'll show you the changes that I've done at the end of the video. And then you have your monthly budget and paycheck to paycheck again. And then this is where it's different. So with this version, I made it like a dashboard layout. So I have on this side, your dashboard side, with your to-do list, things that you want to get done during this week. It could be anything. It could be, you could use it as a grocery list, whatever you want to put here as a list. And then the boxes to check things off. Then here I have goals. So I like to work in threes. So I have 3 different spots where you can write 3 goals that you have for the week. If it's financial goals, whatever, but just 3 goals that you have for a week, 3 things that you really want to focus on to get done. And then I do have one little box, which is your savings tracker. So basically, you will write in your starting balance for savings, any deposits that you make, and then your total for savings. Or you can also make changes to this and do, if you want to do like a debt. So you could say your starting debt for the month, any payments that you made, and then your ending total debt for the month. And then I also have a dot grid note section down below. And then I also have Braylon. Sorry, Braylon's awake. Stop, Braylon. So then I also have the weekly layout here. I have one box here for a habit tracker. If you want to write in drink more water and then check off how many days you drink water, or track your expenses. Check off every day that you track your expenses. Say hi, Braylon. Say hi.
Hi.
And then we have just like the daily, where you can write in daily tasks or whatever, however you like. So I have 4 weeks of this in each month. And like I said, it's utilized. I'm making this as a budget planner. No. Is that I'm making this as a budget planner, but yes, you can still use this as regular notes for the day. And then once again, you have your budget review page and your notes to write down. You know, it's the same questions and then the same notes page. So the changes that I did make, I don't know if I made a copy of this one. So I did make these lines lighter to match these lines over here. Like I said, these are just my draft copies that I just didn't want to waste the paper. So you may see certain little mistakes in here that I've completely fixed. So like I said, I made these lines lighter, and here, like this is the lighter version. So you'll see, let me do a comparison. You can see the difference. I don't know if that picks up well, but these lines are way darker than these lines. So that is a change that I made in my inserts, as well as, let me go to January. Let me see. I changed the title page, that's one. And then I made the lines for calendar thinner, and like I said, I moved the numbers to the side. So let me do a side by side of that. So you can see I moved the name to the center, and then these lines are way thicker than these lines. So this is the actual version that you will get, and like I said, the numbers are moved to the left side of the boxes. So, but then everything else is the same. See, and then we have the expense trackers, and these are fully dated. And once again, you have your dot grid. Thank you for checking out this video. If you would like to purchase copies of my expense tracker planner or just a budget tracker planner, you can check out my Etsy. I'll put the links down below, and they are currently available on site for December and January, and February and March will be up soon. All right, thank you guys for watching this video. Bye.